Global warming season in Florida. It's like 100 degrees today in Orange City, where we're waving Trump flags every other week, guys. I don't know, we got about 10 people out here. It's a little early. Election's a long ways away. As we get closer, more and more people will show up, I'm assuming. How about the cocaine found at the White House? I guess the Secret Service said there's no more investigating. They ran out of evidence or something. I don't know, man. It's the two-tiered justice system. They don't want to get to the bottom of it. The White House is supposed to be the most secure location on the planet, but they don't know who left the cocaine in a cubby in the White House. I guarantee you there's cameras in every room. They know exactly who did it. Or they're just setting up Biden. I think they might be just setting up Biden. Here's my thing. If Hunter did leave cocaine in the White House, he's surrounded by lefties that protect other lefties. You know what I mean? The White House. No one's gonna go ratting anybody out there, but they did. So, man, I think it's his own. My theory is it's Biden's own cabinet, or it's the FBI guys or Secret Service guys or whoever it is part of the deep state shit. They left it there just to look bad. You know what I mean? They're slowly pushing Biden out of there. Just like Biden with his top secret documents. If they didn't want us to know about that shit, we'd have never known about it. But they ratted him out anyways. And for all we know, they planted that shit there at his house. You know what I mean? Biden doesn't know any better. He's an idiot. This is why they like Biden. They can do whatever they want to him. So I think maybe, probably, this is the Biden's just kind of getting set up. That's my theory. I was thinking all week long that it was Hunter's cocaine, but Hunter is a crackhead. But I think maybe this is the Biden's getting set up. I don't think Biden is going to be the nominee. That's what I think. Okay, I have a theory that wasn't Hunter Biden's cocaine. It was either the Secret Service, FBI, or somebody left it there to set Biden up, make him look bad. They're slowly pushing him out.
Have you been watching CNN or something?
No. All week long I thought, this definitely Hunter's, but think about it. The White House is surrounded by lefties that protect lefties, right?
Yeah.
Why would they rat him out? Why would they tell anybody, hey, there's cocaine here?
They aren't ratting him out. They closed the whole case like,
oh. Said there was no evidence.
I know, but why? But in the end, it just left Biden looking bad, right?
No fingerprints.
Yeah, what they don't say is what we know to be or feel to be true is that it must be his.
And say it's Hunter Biden's.
No.
So what's your theory then on the cocaine at the White House?
Well,
it was Hunter's or Joe's or something?
Yeah, I do. I think it was Hunter's or one of his buddies. So it might not have been Hunter's directly, but whoever it was is probably close to Hunter because, like everybody says, there's no way you're going to get in to the White House with stuff unless you're related to the
unless
president.
You're above being inspected. Like they don't pat Biden down every time he comes in.
Right.
They probably don't pat Hunter down every time he comes in.
Right. Right.
They need to, yeah. I bet you if you kick Hunter Biden in the ass, cocaine would fall out of his shorts.
Puff out his ears.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your theory on the cocaine?
I think it was his, and the Secret Service are just, we haven't found anything, and that's just it. We haven't found anything. So we can't pin it on anybody.
So it's just Hunter Biden privilege?
Yeah.
Not getting in trouble?
Yeah, they're just...
Is that what you think, Brenda?
I do, because why wouldn't there be fingerprints on it?
Yeah, they said there was nothing.
That's another reason why I
wouldn't
think
there
it was
be
a setup.
DNA?
And why would they just leave it sitting in a cubby? Supposedly, I mean, unless they're lying to us.
The story changed a couple
the government
times,
lies to us every time they open their mouth. They said they left it in a cubby.
Not the government. They wouldn't lie to us.
First it was the library, then it was, where was...
It's like a game of Clue.
Yeah. Well, now they're saying it was
Hunter
in a cubby.
Biden's in the library.
Somebody just threw it in a cubby and left it there.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't believe that either.
Like where they throw their cell phones because they're not allowed to take stuff in.
Yeah.
So you get a cubby.
So
yeah, but there's lockers there. You could lock it up.
Hunter Biden was dumb enough to leave 2 laptops or 3 filled with
porn of himself.
Yeah.
having sex
Well,
with
and
underage
other
people.
stuff.
So he was probably so high he couldn't remember. That he
Might
left
not
it
have
there.
remembered.
So do you saw the footage where they were all up on the balcony and Hunter's wiping his nose and you know, going like this?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like what? So when was that footage taken? Like the same day or the day before?
I know, because that's the thing, right?
Well, people are trying to use that as aha, look how fucked up he is.
He was.
But that could, for all I know, that was
well, it's
2
not
weeks
the
prior.
first time. Right, yeah, well, that's true, but I don't know.
Well, they're saying that when they found the cocaine, none of the Bidens were there.
Of
Yeah.
course they would say that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
But they were there till 10 o'clock Friday night, and then they left.
Yeah.
So
They were there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you tested Hunter Biden, the drug tested him, would you find cocaine in his system? Would you? Yeah.
Sure.
100%, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not-
You
it's not
can
like
look at him
marijuana,
and you
know?
can see that he's high all the time. You don't look at his
The
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah.
He just looks
He's-
like he's rode hard and put away wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And loving it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that dude does fentanyl. How come he don't have one of them overdoses?
Who?
Hunter, he gets the good fentanyl from Joe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they probably Narcan him back to life.
Did you see Joe? He just tweeted out yesterday or day before that they're fighting the fentanyl overdosing.
Oh yeah.
And he listed all this shit that they're doing to fight it, like he's doing something.
He keeps trying to redeem himself.
He's a
people,
lion sack
but
of
he
dog
is.
turds.
He tripped again. Did you see?
Yeah,
Oh,
going
no,
up
where?
the stairs, yeah.
Oh no, where?
Yeah.
Oh no way.
We need Joe to fall down backwards on those stairs.
Yeah, maybe get his
I
head,
just.
Yeah,
get amnesia. Oh wait, he already has that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Break
Well,
his
yeah.
damn
So,
neck.
did you see him walking? Where was it? Helsinki, and so it was the big guy, which I'm assuming was from Helsinki, and then Biden and this blind guy, right? Okay, it is funny, but so the big guy not Joe the big guy, right? The guy from
Yeah, the big
Helsinki. Lets go of Joe, goes between Joe and the blind guy to lead the guy because Joe is like just slow as molasses. So he takes the lead and he and the blind guy start walking off and Joe just
God,
like
the blind
stops.
leading the blind?
Joe stops and he's like,
Like what, man?
Where am I
and
going,
he's-
man?
Right.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Did you see him when
The
they were
blind guy
introducing-
knew where to go more than
Yeah, Joe Biden is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to our country.
disgusting.
when
to
they
see.
were introducing all the big wig leaders at the NATO thing over there? They waited to bring Joe out last, and then the
Is
two
this
guys.
where he pulled out his notes and started talking?
No, they just
You see that?
introduced
Tell
all
him
the
how
big
we have
people.
no ammunition.
Yeah.
What an
Yeah.
idiot.
I was-
All I know is Barack Obama, this is Barack Obama's third term, and Barack ain't doing very good right now.
He didn't do
No.
good the first 2 terms.
No, he's doing worse now.
Right.
Using Joe, sitting in his basement in his pajamas.
See, you were wondering where he was, right? No.
Started, and all I got is this little wheel sitting here spinning. You know?
All right, we got a Patriot come over from Ocala today.
How you doing there, folks?
Yeah, tell everybody your YouTube.
Dr. Sean Berry, and Geo is also here too. Geo X
Okay.
is also here.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
He has a, what do you call that thing he has there?
Modular, voice modulator.
Voice modulator.
Yeah, he had a larynx cancer a couple years back.
He had larynx cancer.
Yeah, and he had to have his larynx taken out, his
Wow.
thyroid taken out.
Yeah.
So he's having to sit in the car right now. It's a little warm out here.
Oh,
today.
okay. We'll talk to him in a minute.
Yeah,
He sounds like Stephen Hawking kind of with that.
yeah, he's got that Stephen Hawking thing
Yeah.
going on. Everybody recognizes. Yo!
That's it. So hey, let me ask you, what's your take on the cocaine investigation at the White House has ended? They ran out of evidence.
Well, it's just
Or
awfully
something.
hard to figure
What-
out where that come from.
Yeah.
You know,
So
we
what
just-
is your theory? What happened there?
I think it was aliens came down and left it in the White House. You know, and Hunter
Lizard
Biden,
people.
Yeah, Hunter Biden didn't know anything about it. It's no stuff to see here, folks. Let's go on. Move
Do you
on.
think it was hunters?
Of course it's hunters. we know it's hunters. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, I was asking them. I said, if Hunter took a drug test, would he have cocaine in his bloodstream right now?
He'd probably have it. It's only saves your blood system for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But he would test positive to now. I bet
Yeah.
you. He's a daily user of it. So.
Dude, that guy's had sex with so many prostitutes. I can't believe he doesn't have AIDS.
Yeah,
He might.
Yeah, well, he might. Who knows?
Pepsi,
Yeah.
something, man.
Yeah, the only way to do a proper drug test for Hunter or for anybody would be to test their hair follicles. It stays in hair for about a month after.
Dude, I'd love to know what kind of drugs Joe Biden's on.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know he's on some shit, dude.
Yeah, I bet you half of this White House staff would test positive. So,
Dude,
yeah.
that cocaine could have been Joe's.
Yeah, well, we know it's Joe's, yeah. I'm sure the White House staff uses their, you know, their libations or whatever it is outside of the White House, you know.
So because they're not going to be straight with us, everyone's going to have their own sort of conspiracy theory as to what happened.
Yeah.
Yours is just Hunter's.
It's Hunter's, yeah.
Okay.
It's Hunter's. If they ever did a search of the first family, you know, they'd find it in his backpack most likely.
Yeah. Hunter doesn't go anywhere without that backpack, does he? That's how he lugs all the money back to the big guy. What's up? Shade, sitting in the shade. All right, so what's your theory on the cocaine situation at the White House? What's your theory? My theory is they set Joe up. It wasn't anybody's, but just a setup. But
That's what you think?
I thought it. I think I sort of came to that conclusion today because I keep thinking about it. Because
Well, then
think
why-
about, dude.
Then why didn't the Secret Service bust him? If they set
I
him
think
up?
they just wanted to look bad. I mean, he looks bad anyways.
It looks bad now because they didn't do anything about it.
Well, they're helping to make him look bad. Kind of like the secret documents that he wasn't supposed to have.
Yeah.
We didn't ever have to find out about that. They could have kept that shit locked up tight and we'd have never known about it. But they let that shit out of the bag on purpose. Because they're giving him every hint in the world that they don't want him to run, but he's so dumb he ain't taking the hint. So like, all right, we're gonna fuck him over.
Yeah.
And this is just some more of that fucking him over.
I hope it works.
That's what I think. But you think it was Hunter's?
No, I
Think it was Joe's?
don't know whose it was really, but whoever it was, they're covering it up, and that really pisses me off because it's ridiculous. I saw a guy on a video this morning that said the White House is the most secure place in the United States. There's cameras everywhere. You have to show an ID just to walk through the door.
It's supposed to be more secure than like Fort Knox.
Yeah. So how in the hell would somebody come in there, plant that, and not be seen?
Yeah,
on
but
camera?
don't you think average Democrat voters, when they hear this story, don't you think they get a little pissed off too?
I don't know.
Would it be another reason to not vote for him if, say, Gavin Newsom was to step in and run? They'd vote for him instead? Because they're going to push Newsom in there.
That'd be.
He's on the circuit, going all over the place, talking to everybody.
He's worse than Biden.
They're all bad. They're all the same.
All of them, yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter who the Democrats put in there. They're all equally bad.
Really
as Joe, right?
Yeah. I'm
Wait
not
till AOC runs next time, because she'll be old enough. She can win. If Biden can win, fuck, anybody can.
Yeah, really.
You know what I mean?
Why don't you run?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Half of me says it's the deep state setting up Joe, and the other half tells me it's Hunter's coke. I guess we're never gonna find out. You know what I mean? Whose cocaine was that in the White House?
Biden's.
You think it was Biden's?
Hunter's, yes.
Hunter's and Biden's?
It was Hunter's.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows he's a crackhead, so it's obvious.
Yeah. If Hunter took a blood or drug test right now, would he have cocaine in his system?
Oh yeah, pretty sure, yes.
You think Joe would have cocaine in his system too?
Oh,
That's probably what's keeping him going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime Biden has to go out in public, they give him cocaine,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I bet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know it, baby. I know, man.
Hey, whose cocaine was that in the White House? Biden's? Hunter's and Joe's? And the granddaughter? The illegitimate granddaughter? You think?
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. Did you see Joe Biden in that video trying to eat that baby? That was weird. He's trying to eat the adrenochrome right off that kid.
It wasn't either. I actually wrote a story.
Yeah. Hey Carlos, whose cocaine was that in the White House? Any idea?
Oh man, that's a good question. That's a very difficult question.
Yeah.
Because all these people don't do that.
No.
Oh no, the president, the son, they don't do that.
So who was it? I think it was a setup. I think they're trying to make Joe look bad. Because I think even if it was Hunter's cocaine, there's no way we could have found out about it unless they wanted us to.
Oh yeah. Oh, they know everything.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. They know everything.
Yeah.
He's just playing with us.
Yeah. What would happen if it was Trump's White House and they found cocaine?
Oh,
They'd all be in jail already.
Trump would already be in jail.
Yeah,
He'd
right.
already be impeached and in jail. They'd
Yeah.
string him up by his bootstraps.
Right, it'd be
Yeah.
all over the newspapers.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It just ain't right.
But if it's Biden,
They got the Biden privilege or something. Whose cocaine you think it was at the White House? Because the Secret Service couldn't figure it out.
Oh man, Joe.
Huh.
Oh,
Think it was
come
Joe's?
on. They know whose it is.
Yeah.
It's either Joe's or Hunter's.
Yeah.
Because Alice Cooper doesn't look like she does
Who?
crack. Jill Biden.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, Jill
Call her-
Biden. She looks like Alice Cooper.
Yeah. Why doesn't Joe Biden hire somebody to help dress her? Those flowery dresses she puts on, she looks like she's 10 years old.
Kind of reminds me of a couch on somebody's porch.
Yeah, from the 70s.
Yeah.
Did I already ask you whose cocaine you think that was at the White House?
Well, it was either Joe Biden's or it was Hunter Biden's, one or the other.
Yeah.
Like father, like son.
You think it was Kamala's maybe? Nah. Maybe that's why she giggles so much and doesn't make any sense when she talks.
That's because she probably smokes too much weed.
Yeah.
But there's no such thing as that either, unless it's
The
her.
passage of time.
I
Whatever.
suppose.
Remember that stupid ass thing she was talking about? She sounds like that every time she talks. That's got to be cocaine, dude.
She's crazy in general. Yeah, she can't stop laughing even when things are very serious. But it just goes to show where we're at.
Yeah.
If they can't investigate something as simple as cocaine at the White House, why can't, we can't get any real justice. So
It's a two-tiered justice.
well, it's deeper.
Democrats can't figure out why we're so concerned about it. But if it was the Trump White House and they found cocaine, oh, the shit would hit the fan. The media, that's all they talk about 24/7. If it was Trump's White House.
You're absolutely right. It's definitely double standard, two-tier justice.
Yeah.
It shouldn't happen like that. And if we cannot have a simple investigation, then I don't think we'll ever have true accountability in this country.
Hey, we just want everything to be fair. We just want,
That's it.
Yeah, we want real justice. And if it was Trump, we know it'd be a different story. Look how they treat Trump compared to Biden, right? Like, it's insane.
Lady Justice should be blind.
Yeah.
She should not have, one system for one group of people and another system for a different.
They turned Lady Justice into a black transvestite.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's sick.
Very sad.
All right, people, we're out here in Orange City, waving flags every other Friday. The closer we get to the election, we'll add more days. We're a long ways out, but this is what it looks like in the beginning, guys, because we're gonna have hundreds of people out here before the election. There's no way Trump can lose. No way in hell. Follow me on Rumble. I'm also on Twitter. Do it.
Hi, Karine. Can you speak about the crimes that the president's son committed while he was in office?
So look, again, I have to be very mindful about not talking about certain things. I can't talk about the dozens of hookers that Hunter Biden hired. I can't talk about all the crack and Parmesan cheese he smoked. I can't talk about the M&Ms he put on his penis so his dead brother's wife could eat them. I can't talk about his pedo obsession with his niece. I'm not able to talk about that. I can't talk about the millions of dollars Joe and Hunter took in bribes from China, Russia, and Ukraine. And I definitely can't talk about the fact that Joe and Hunter Biden should be in jail for fucking treason. I can't talk about that.
Adrenochrome.